YouTube, welcome to our first ever video on the second channel. So many of you guys have been asking me to create this new channel just to post some different types of content, and I am super excited to bring you guys our first ever video where we will be ranking the best SMGs to use right now in Warzone. As you guys can see in front of me, we have a tier list ranking of all of the best SMGs for you guys to use in Warzone. We're going to be ranking them from worst to best. But before we get into it, for some reason, if you guys are watching this vid, if it's hit you recommended or I've told you to come over here, could you guys just go and hit the subscribe button for me? Let's try and get to 1,000 subscribers as quick as we possibly can. Before we get into it, I'm just going to go through a little bit about what we're doing here on this channel. We're going to be posting different styles of videos. Obviously, on the main channel, we post the loadout videos, the gameplays, but here we're just going to be having a bit more fun, a bit more creativity, maybe do some IRL content. I've got my M4 competition BMW. I'd love to do some IRL car content. Maybe we could play some different games. The sky is the limit here, guys. We are going to be doing so many fun things. All right, I am super excited to get into it. So first SMG on the list, as you guys can see, the MP40. Is the MP40 an S tier? No, it isn't. I'm going to put this gun in A tier. Guys, I was using this gun the other day on stream. It is still very good. It's got very good damage, really good movement speeds. You can get this thing to like, I think a 7.9 or an 8 movement speed, which is really fast in Warzone. The only reason why I'm not putting it in S tier is because of the slow fire rate. The MP40 is good for skilled players, but maybe not in S tier. For that reason being, with the fire rate, it's just quite slow, so a little bit inconsistent. Moving over to the second SMG, we have the Jackal. Again, the Jackal is super strong in Warzone this year. It was very good last year in Warzone, so I'm going to put this again in A tier. I am actually going to put the Jackal just in front of the MP40 just because it is a little bit easy to use. It's got very good movement speed, really good damage, a super clean iron sight. So if you guys are looking for a Black Ops 6 SMG to use, the Jackal would be a very good option. Can you guys let me know down below in the comment section which guns you are currently using in Warzone? We are going to be doing a tier list ranking of all the best ARs in Warzone, so you guys compare some of these. I'm going to try and post that video either tomorrow or the day after, so we can go through absolutely everything and you guys can get the best loadout possible. But I'd love to hear what you guys are using right now in Warzone. Let's get into the third SMG. We've got the Ladra. Now, the Ladra is a very good gun in Warzone. Don't get this twisted, guys, but is it S tier? I'm not going to put this gun in S tier, but I am going to put this gun just above the Jackal. If you guys haven't seen the video I posted with the Ladra the other day, this gun is absolutely phenomenal. I was tearing up teams with this thing. 1v4s, 1v3s. We were hitting the hee-hees, the movement. If you guys don't know what the hee-hee is, if you haven't seen my main channel, it's basically where we do a backward slide like Michael Jackson, all right? We were dancing on people. That's basically what I'm trying to say. This Ladra gun is very good, guys. If you're looking for a BO6 SMG, I'd probably put this ahead of the Jackal and the MP40. Moving over to the PPSH. Now, this might be our first C tier weapon on this list. I don't think I'm going to put it in D tier. I'm not going to put it in D. We'll put this gun in C tier. This isn't completely useless, but it just doesn't have that oomph. You know, when you walk into a game of Warzone and you pick your loadout up and you have a PPSH, you know, you get a negative aura points. Like, this gun is not a gun that you want to be using to try and compete with the meta, but it's still fairly usable in its own regard. Moving down to the Saug. The Saug, very good gun actually this year in Warzone. I've been using this gun a little bit on stream recently. We got a few high 20 kill games, a few 30 kill games, but I was losing gunfights to a few other weapons, hence why I'm probably not going to put this gun into A tier. I'll probably put this at the very top of B. Still a pretty solid weapon this year in Black Ops 7 Warzone. Now, moving down to the Kompakt. The Kompakt, again, I'm probably going to put this gun in B tier. As we move some more guns into B tier, I'll probably put this towards the bottom. It's not C tier with the PPSH. It is better than the PPSH. It's got a very good TTK up close, but it just lacks that damage range. Once you know, it gets to the 15 or the 20 meters plus, this gun is just going to be a little bit hard to use. So hence why we're putting this in B tier and not up in A with the Ladra, the Jackal, and the MP40. Moving down to the LC10. LC10, very good gun this year in Warzone. This is another gun I'm going to be putting in A tier, slightly above the MP40. Do you know what? I'm actually going to put this gun above the Jackal too. Moving over to the TR2 conversion kit, a gun I actually haven't used this year in Warzone, so I can't really rank this too high. However, going off of what we saw last year, the TR2 conversion kit was actually a pretty solid weapon. So for that reason, I'm probably going to put this down in C tier. If I use this gun, maybe it would go up into a B, but you guys can maybe try this out for yourself. I'm not too sure on this gun, so we're going to put this in C tier with the PPSH. Moving over to the Striker. Now, this is a gun I really enjoyed using. Again, we posted this the other day on the main channel. Again, I'll drop a link down below in the description to the Striker and its full gameplays if you want to check it out. This gun is extremely good. I'm going to put this just behind the Ladra in A tier. Again, guys, we still haven't had an S tier weapon here, but the Striker and the Ladra are definitely pushing it. They are very good options outside of the Black Ops 7 weapons. The Bas-p. You guys using the Bas-p in 2026? I'm disappointed in you, man. I really am. I'm disappointed. Bas-p should never be on anyone's loadout. in 2026. I'm not even going to go near this gun. Moving over to the NPC, guys. You know, I mean, NPC, this thing speaks for itself. If you play Black Ops 7 Warzone, I don't really need to say too much about it. Boom, it's going in there. S tier. Moving over to the Vaznev, our first MW2 SMG on this list. That could be worth using. I'm going to put this in B tier. Is it better than the Saug? Probably not. I've used the Vaznev quite a bit this year in Warzone. It's a gun that is, how do I explain it? It's really fun to use. Super satisfying, really nice YY. If you guys are into your YYs and like the sound of the YY, you know, if you want to get into all that weird nerdy stuff, then this gun is extremely satisfying to use. I just probably wouldn't put it in the A tier with all of these Black Ops 6 SMGs. Moving down to the Carbon. Again, the Carbon, very good gun this year in Warzone. This is our second gun on this list that I'm going to be putting in S tier. Is it better than the NPC? No, but it is still a very solid option. Very, very good. If you get a bit bored of the NPC, then the Carbon could be a good option. Another good option if you're getting bored of the NPC is the Kogot. The Kogot is also going up into S tier, and I'm going to put it in front of the Carbon. It is very, very popular right now in Warzone. If someone's not using the NPC, then they're probably using the Kogot. Moving down to the Razor. Now, the Razor is also a very good option in Black Ops 7 Warzone this year. I don't think I would put this in S tier, but I am probably going to put it up into A. Do you know what? I've used the Ladra and I've used the Razor. I would say the Razor is slightly better than the Ladra. It's got that Black Ops 7 feel to it. Obviously, it's a new weapon in the game this year, so it's going to have better damage than all of the Black Ops 6 weapons. But there's a lot of, you know, legacy weapons this year that are definitely usable and definitely viable. As you can see, we've got an MW3 SMG here. We have a Black Ops 6 SMG. We have 3 more down here. So it's nice to see that we have, you know, a little bit of variation as to what we can use, but the Razor is still probably top of the A tier for me. Moving down to the Ryden 45. Now, this gun is very solid as well. I'm probably going to put this just in front of the Ladra, again, for reasons being it's a Black Ops 7 SMG, so it's got very good damage, but it's probably not in the S tier. I would still prefer to pick the Carbon, the Kogot, and the NPC over these two SMGs. Moving down to the Dravec, guys, this Dravec is insane. If you haven't tried the Dravec in Warzone, I would highly, highly recommend giving it a go, especially if you're a new player coming into Warzone and you just want something that's easy to use. It's got very nice iron sights, it's got a 50-round mag, it's got very good movement speed, it's got a 50-round mag, it's got very good. Probably put this up in the A tier. Do you know what? I'm going to put it at the top of A tier. It's just an all-round consistent weapon, and we dropped the world record with this gun on Haven's Hollow, 63 kills with this thing. So again, I'll drop a link down below in the description to that video, so you guys can go and use the class out for yourself. I promise it will not disappoint. Moving down to the RK9. Now, our first BO7 SMG on this list, that doesn't really impress me. I'm probably going to put this gun at the top of C tier. Now, the reason being, the RK9 has got decent damage, but it's a burst SMG. If you guys have not come across the RK9 or not used it yet, it is a burst fire SMG. This gun shoots 3 bursts, and you know, if you're not very consistent with your shots, if you're not hitting your enemies too much, then you are going to get punished for that, especially you know, going up against the Kogot or the NPC. These fully automatic SMGs are just going to destroy you. So that's why I'm probably going to put the RK9 down into C tier. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering where I'm going to put the C9. Guys, the C9 is still incredibly good this year in Warzone, okay? If you guys played Black Ops 6 Warzone, this gun dominated for months and months and months. And if you guys have been watching the streams, I was using this all day today, and it is still very good. I'm probably going to put this... Oh, am I putting this above the Dravec? I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm probably going to put... Do you know what? I'm going to put the C9 at the top of the Black Ops 6 SMG list, okay? I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Is it as good as the Dravec, the Razor, and the Ryden? I think if you come into a 50-50 gunfight, you might slightly lose the edge against these weapons, but the C9 is just so easy to use, man. It's got great iron sights. It's really, really fast. There's 2 SMGs missing from this list, and we forgot to put them in the video, so my apologies, but the Vel and also the MX9. The Vel and the MX9 are 2 very, very good options, and I would probably put them at the top of B, maybe even at the very bottom of A. I was using the Vel yesterday on stream. Very, very good weapon. I was wiping teams 1v3 and 1v4 in, and the MX9 has extremely good damage. So the Vel and the MX9 are also 2 very viable options. On the tier list we made, where would you put the new SMG? Oh, the new SMG, honestly, bro, I'm going to go, honestly, at the very bottom of S tier. Because when I use this gun, bro, it is super easy to use. So anyone of any skill like can use it, whether you're a 0.5 KD, whether you're a 5 KD, whatever. Anyone can use this gun. Now, it's not been out long enough for me to rate it higher in the S tier, but I'm going to put it at bottom of S tier, yeah. It's very good. But that just about wraps it up for the tier list ranking of all of the best SMGs in Warzone. If you guys don't see an SMG on this list, then it's probably not made the cut and probably not even worth talking about. If there is anything that you feel like I've missed that is definitely worth using, then drop a comment down below and I can give you guys my thoughts on that weapon. And if you guys would also like to see the assault rifle version of with this video, then drop a like on this video and let me know, because I would be very more than happy to do an assault rifle version of this too. And any more tier list ranking videos or ideas that you guys have, again, just drop your thoughts in the comments, man. I'll be looking through, I'll be, you know, scouting the comments in pretty much every single one of these second channel videos to try and get as much feedback as I possibly can. So yeah, the sky's the limit with this channel, man. I'm looking forward to making some more content. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.